Thank you. My name is Amanda Wahenda from East Africa Media Group. And my questions are addressed to Eni. So the first one is that you mentioned that you are welcoming anyone who has solutions, but what do you think is lacking from the farmers to come up front and present their ideas and projects? And what are the measures that are being put to encourage them? My second question is that we've had different conversation and seen different ag tech showcased here, but what's the accountability plan? How will we track whether these conferences are not just headlines, but they're also leading to real life changes? Thank you.
So there was a question from the media, the East Africa Media Group. What is lacking for farmers to adopt technologies? Let me first start from a positive standpoint that actually farmers have adopted a number of technologies. That's why we are not food insecure. 3 years ago, 79% of our households, only 79% were food secure. But the recent surveys showed that we are now at 83%. So that change, that positive change, is a result of adopting climate smart varieties, using inputs that promote productivity. And so I would say that farmers are adopting, but of course we still have some work to do, particularly with the extension system. We have to make sure that farmers are receiving proper advisory and inputs are reaching farmers at the right time. That actually can be one of the challenges that we have to circumvent and ensure that adoption of new technologies does reach farmers very quickly. We have adopted, as Rwanda, use of digital platforms to ensure that information gets to the farmers, for example, on markets, on weather forecast, so they can be able to plant in the real time. So all these digital tools are really helping us to be able to reach farmers. So that's adoption. Spraying, this pest control, using drones. If you stay in Rwanda for a bit longer, if you don't stay here, yeah, we should be able to see them when crops are in season. So farmers are actually adopting technologies. Accountability. So I think she's saying to us there shouldn't be a mere talk. You could be having a point. I want to agree with you. I have been to some meetings, and then you find year in, year out, people are probably talking about the same thing. But in this particular case, I would say that we are convening this meeting. This is the second edition of ACAT. But if you go to the stands, the exhibition stands, you will see the technologies that have come as a result of interventions by AATF and many other institutions that are represented there, showing that actually we are really talking about what is happening. So that's the form of accountability that I can talk about. Then I think what we are learning from here is to be able to see new technologies and adopt them. And farmers are becoming more and more intelligent, especially when they embrace digital technology. So that helps them to be able to take technologies, and then that's the level of accountability that I can talk about. So the evidence is there. They are showing what is already on the market.
But what I can tell you is that ACAT is very specific on that. We want to hear from themselves, coming and saying, we need this technology, we have this challenge, and this is how the solution should be packaged. And then we have a tailor-made response. You have farmers here, and yesterday it was a farmer-centric conversation. We had farmer dialogue, and that is how we work. We want to bring technologies which respond to the needs of our farmers.